What's up, everyone? This is Apex on the charts. This is the first video on the channel, so very quickly, just to give a little bit of a description, I do have my own Telegram channel where I do give signals. It is a paid channel, right? So I have my own Telegram paid signals channel. I also have my own Forex course. I'll go ahead and leave all the details about that, like the prices and plans, in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and be uploading as much content as I possibly can here on YouTube to a certain extent, right? I'm not just gonna give everything for free. That is why I do have my paid signals and my paid course. So to a certain extent, I'll put some stuff here, online for free. But just very quickly, the Apex signals, they're gonna be the best and most reliable and affordable signals that you're ever gonna find, along with the Apex Forex course, the most simplified, powerful, reliable, and affordable course, right? And like I said, I'll go ahead and leave the details about all that in the description and my contact info, just in case any new members want to join the Apex army. Feel free to message me, and we'll go ahead and get you in the Telegram chat and start profiting, making some pips, right? So today I'm gonna go over some signals I sent out to my members. I'll go ahead and give the reason why I sent the signal as well, right? So we're gonna start off with some of the ones that we sent earlier in the week, like Monday and Tuesday. So we're gonna start off with CAD CHF. Right here is the signal we sent it Tuesday. It's right here. So I sent all my signals with all the parameters, right? The sell limit, buy limit, stop loss, take profit. And then here's the before picture of before the signal triggered. And then here's the after. So CAD CHF, as you can see, it hit TP. Right here we have a trend line, we have a downtrend, we have a touch and a touch. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. So right here we have a touch and a touch. We almost have a touch here, and then look, it breaks through that downtrend. So that tells me the downtrend is over. It shoots up, it turns back around, doing a little pullback. So that's when I draw my fibs from the low to the high. I like trading the 618, right? If I get in at the 618, I like trading either to the negative 27 or the negative 618. Right here we trade to the negative 618. The reason why we got in on this, like I said, the downtrend is over. It's retesting the back of the trend line. We're at the 618. If we look to the left, the 618 matches the left shoulder, right? This is also an inverted head and shoulder. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The two shoulders are mostly always going to be the same length. So at the 618, back of the trend line, and look, literally like no drawdown, immediately into profit. Right here we got 77 pips out of this one. 77 pips, we only risked 28. So we had a 1 to 2.74 ratio. All right, we also have AUD CHF. So this one also on Tuesday. Here's the buy limit at 67735. Here's the before picture. And here's the after. So again, we have a downtrend, right? Right here we have a downtrend. It breaks. Once it does a reversal, a pullback, I draw my fibs from the low to the high. It's at the 618, right? And almost testing the backside of this trend line. If we look to the left, look, it had wicked off of that right there. So, and it aligned perfectly with the 618. So that's why I got in right there. And as well, we got 78 pips. We rode it all the way to the negative 618. 28 pip stop loss, another 1 to 2.74. So good risk to reward. We also had AUD NZD. We have it right here. I think this is on Monday. I think it was one of the first signals I sent out for the week. Sell limit at 1.05470. Here's the before picture, and here's the after. So we hit TP as well, and right here, right, so we have the impulse to the downside, we have a pullback, which is in a flag, right, upward flag, which is bearish momentum. Once it breaks out, it's going to do another impulse to the downside. Now, something simple but advanced, and this I do explain how to trade it in the Forex Apex course. These are called measurement trades. So this first impulse, right, I have this red arrow right here, right? I have it from the top of the impulse to the end of the impulse. We have the flag. Once it breaks out and it does the second impulse is always going to be very, very similar to the first impulse, as in length, right? So we're in the flag, we hit the 618, so that's where we got in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clone this, and then look, if we started here at the 618, right? So we started here at the 618, that's where the arrow starts. And this is literally the same arrow as this one, right? I didn't modify it, and look, it's basically the same size. So that's why I wrote it to a -27. And then look, it hit TP, and after that, it didn't keep going down. Now it's consolidating. It might go back up. Who knows, right? But right there, we got 97 pips, and we only risked 23, right? So that was a 1-to-4 ratio. Super great, right? So that one was very good. Here's a current one that I still haven't closed yet. EuroCAD, I sent it out on Monday. A sell now at 1.50406. Here is the before picture, and then here's the after. So on this one, what we have here is, so we have a trend line. We have a first touch, second touch, our third touch. Now, in a trend line, usually the third touch is always the strongest touch, right? Look at this third touch compared to this first one is almost the same size as the second one already. Now, from the high to the low, look, we're at the 618. We have the trend line. I drew a red horizontal line on top of my 618 just to see if it's a good support and resistance. And look, right here we have, so we have some resistance. Look, support. We have support, we have support, we have some support, more time in history to the left. Look, we have support, all the support, we have resistance. So it's obviously a good point of support and resistance at that 618. So that's where we got in, basically no drawdown, immediate profit, right? This one is, I wrote it to the 0 to the bottom, 178 pips. We only risked 48, so that's a 1-to-3.67, almost a 1-to-4. It is currently about 150 pips in profit. That one I still haven't closed it yet, but I have showed my stop loss. So with those 4 right now signals that I've showed, that's about 403 pips of pure profit. Some of the ones that we are currently in at the moment still as well is, let's see, AUDJPY. So this one, AUDJPY, sell now at 75,560. Here is the before. Here's the current picture. So we're still in it. Right now we have this trend. Like we have a touch, a touch, a touch. We're currently on the 4th touch. And like I mentioned before, the third touch is always, and at the trend line, if I draw a red horizontal line to see if it's a good support and resistance, if we look to the left, look, we have support, support, support. So it's a pretty good point. So hopefully, you know, it does go down. Right now we're about like 5 pips in profit on this one. But on this one, we are, it's a 1-to-3 risk reward to gain 161. We're only risking pips. We are also currently in on NDJPY. Right here, I sent it about 12 hours ago at 1:30 in the morning. Sell limit at 72. Here is the before, and support, and then once something gets broken, it turns into the opposite. So it broke it, next candle it wicked it, and then it did an impulse down, it retested, it rejected. So only is it at the resistance, but look, from this high of right there, right now it's basically at entry point. But my bias is still go down. This is the only indicator I use. So plastic is super overbought, and look at all these dojis on the 4 hour. I'm thinking the buyers are getting tired, and the sellers are about to take over, hopefully, right? So that's another one that we're in. We're also in on GBP, negative at the moment, right? I sent it today, actually, a few hours ago. About at 1. There's the before. Right now it has broke it. Right, it's broken that support. Hopefully it's just a fake out to take out some stop losses. So right now we're negative about like 10 pips. We're risking 3,277, 1-to-6 ratio. If we lose 38 pips to what we, let's see for some other ones. AUD, this one at the moment. So this one I sent last night, right before midnight. Sell now at 69,940. Here's the before. This could be the third touch. Right, and we actually got super close to stop loss. But look at the risk to reward. Only 16 pips, right, of stop loss to gain 4. That's a so we 16 pips. It's super no big deal. We got very close. At least it didn't are negative. Let me see here. Almost 12 pips. When it breaks this, that's when I see it tanking, and hopefully it goes down, some 84 pips. That's the one which we're in at the moment. Yeah, besides that, yeah, we're only in those NZD, JPY, GBP CAD, Euro CAD, AUD USD, and AUD JPY, which I just went over. I really don't want to overflow the first video already, so off there. Like I said, if you guys aren't making profits with me and my members, go ahead and message me. I'll leave contact info down below. I'll leave the email, my Instagram, and stuff like that. Message me for prices. I'll leave the details of the prices of the signals and the course, the plans that I have. That you guys can join us, come profit with us, come in with us, destroy the market with me, take the same trades I take. Every signal that I send, I take the trade, right? That's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting free content out constantly. Like I said, only to a certain extent. That's why I have my signals and the course. Besides that, this is Apex, and I'll see you guys next time.